wrong spot. Oh, you can miss me with that bullshit. That bullshit. Hold up, guys. Your one and only's here. Oh, shout out to the Knicks. It's my squad. Even though we talking about football. Uh, I don't know. You know what? Let me just put the stream up. I got a trophy, fellas. Practice squad. Yo, come on. How the Falcons grab a practice squad guy for me in week 17? Who's regressed? Oh, my running back. My running back never runs well without me. I mean, never runs good without me. I'm texting Nick right now. Let me get the stream going. Let's see how many of you guys participating tonight. Let's share this. Nope, we don't want to. See how many of you guys participating tonight. Let's share this. Nope, we don't want to. Okay. All right, so I'll let y'all get in here for a second. I just got in. Okay, what's up, y'all? Hey, everybody. No, I'm joking. What's good? PSL, it's your boy, Mr. Pro, M-Pro, whatever you want to call me. So I guess we'll do two things tonight. We'll kind of talk about the season. It's the wild card round. I mean, I don't know if the CPU signed my practice squad. I got to go look at this guy now, Jordan Graham. Or if somebody jumped on and signed him. And we're going to talk about the wild card round. We'll go into the awards almost right away. Let me turn this on before I forget. So what I tried this season, and I don't recommend for everyone, is I tried to not scout myself. See, scout is on auto. I turn it back on. I don't know. I mean, I just figured I want to see what the CPU does for me in terms of scouting. I don't have any Pro Bowlers. I think my man Trucks made a Pro Bowl with 14,000 XP. I don't know if Neil made it. Let's see who got paid. Oh, my man Pitts. You know what that means. I think Knighty. No, I don't think Knighty made nothing. Still, we got an award for sure. I hope one of these guys got an award. I'll wait a little bit. But lately I've been playing corded. I hear that it's supposed to reduce the button latency, the latency between the buttons and the game itself. I'm not sure if that's accurate or not. But let's go check out Jordan Graham and why the Falcons would take this guy from me. Got my little T going on. So JJ Watt's a free agent. I'm definitely gonna re-sign this guy. Falcons. We'll do it by age, so I'm sure he's probably one of the youngest guys here. DT Graham. Okay, I mean that's not terrible. That's not terrible. All right, so let's jump into the awards. I mean, if you're not here, you can just play it back. I mean, I don't know who's playing right now. Let me see if there's anybody playing right now. I doubt it, but I hope so. So yeah, let's go awards or standings. No, we'll go awards, and then we'll go standings. So Zeke is always MVP for whatever reason. It's just one of those things. So we'll go to a weekly awards. No, we'll go to yearly. So MVP is Zeke. And I'm not sure how he does it with Zeke, but he does. And the numbers are always really good with Zeke. And like I said, EA's stupid because we can't just click on players' names to find out what they did. Simple fix. Really simple fix. Coach of the year is me. Yeah, baby. I beat Ford, and I guess I beat the Broncos, so I guess that would give me the tiebreaker in terms of coach of the year. But that's great. But we don't really want to see. We want to see points. Offensive player of the year, my man Trucks, Peterman. That's gonna be really, it's gonna be tough because, I mean, with my man, what's his name again? I forget the Bengals owner's name right now. Oh my gosh, all I see is T'Challa right now in chat. But you know what I'm talking about, the Bengals guy. Um, Walters, Christian, Trucks, Gordon, Sylvan, Piercy, Neighbors, Luck, and Green. Had a good year with Luck. Green. This is not the. Oh, okay, that's the Raiders Green. I thought it looked like he got traded. Defensive Player of the Year, my man Anthony Walker. I wish it would have went to Pitts or Steele, but I told you guys in an earlier show that I was kind of getting back to my ways with the middle linebacker. I was definitely being. I don't know how to describe it, but I'm much better right now than I was a few weeks ago with using the middle linebacker. I just, in terms of me just calling my defense and kind of know where I want to be with the linebacker, and I'm not running around all over the place. I try not to. I did have a play like that last week in another league, and so that's fine. It's whatever. Offensive Rookie of the Year, Walters. But the Marcus Battle, which is weird to me, like, I think maybe we'll see with the halfback, because I think my halfback was rated higher, but somehow my backup offensive rookie, my backup running back is 8th, but my main running back isn't up here at all. Defensive Rookie of the Year, Cruz. Nick does a good Raiders trick, whatever. Does a really good job with developing young rookies, getting them to be Rookie of the Year. I guess he starts them right away too. Best QB, Skukenek, Peterman, Neal. I had a rough year with Neal. Just not what I expected, but hopefully this number's got him a Pro Bowl appearance. We'll dive a little deeper. Best running back, wow, Walters. Okay. Trucks, Chargers, Chiefs, Christian. Like I said, without me manning up on my running back, he's not that good. Best receiver, wow. Oh, Corey Davis over my guy. That last game, I got to see that last game. Corey Davis came on strong, I guess, more or less. But wow. Over man CJ Nelson. Savoy, Perriman, Landry, Williams, Hill, Shaw, Ross, and Brown. Best offensive lineman, Longwell, Garcia, Broncos. Bakhtari did a good job. Offensive lineman, what are you going to do? Best Garrett. I expected Garrett to get this, but what I'm really not surprised, but what I'm glad about is I got my main J.J. Watt up here. J.J. Watt and Leonard Williams. I think these might be the only 3-4 ends that are up here right now, to be honest with you. I think Pierce is a DT. I think everybody else is an end. So this year I had a really good year with both ends. So that was fine. My man Walker, like I said, I had preferred if it was Steele, but Walker gets it, so that's cool. This guy could probably use more XP than this guy, but it's whatever. Best DB, my man Pitts. I think he had 9 picks. Really good, even though my other corner has better catch. So we understand how that goes. And kickers, like you said, we don't care. NFC, Elliott. Like I said, Elliott always he does a good job. I don't know what it is, but Elliott always wins this award. And Mitchell had a good year. Play of the year, Avant. I don't know any of these rooks. Defensive of the year. I don't know who Avant is. I think he's a linebacker or something. Deron Lee, who I'll never trade again for the up team time. Um, Offensive Rookie of the Year. Wow, over Craig. Wow, that's interesting. Maybe who I don't know who's watching right now. It's probably Ford. But Ford, you can tell me what Maben numbers are. I can go look too, right? But I don't know any of these positions besides. Yeah, besides Craig, I have no idea. Huntley sound like was he the quarterback or the tight end? I don't recall. Shepard, don't recall. QB maybe. I don't know. Rookie, don't know who this is either. Don't know who any of these guys are. Just put the position up. Dak and Amari had a good year. I'm assuming Huntley's the quarterback. All right, I knew it was one of those positions. Running back Zeke, wide receiver Craig. Craig, that's weird, right? So best. Not really, because he's the best receiver. But I would Tyler Lockett, Galladay, English, Eric English, Evans, Beckham, Diggs, Godwin, offensive lineman, Donald, Spence, Booth, Floyd, Graham, Mack, Charlton, Merciless, Bellin, Buckner. I don't know if anybody up here is a 3-4. The NFC doesn't really run a lot of 3-4 anyway. These are all 4-3 ends, I'm almost sure. Linebacker, okay, Avant was a linebacker. There'll be a lot of good XP. And PJ Williams. I don't know if he had a lot of picks or not. And there you have it. So those are the awards right now. What can we talk about? Let's look at these wild card, this playoff schedule. We got a first round bye. Browns at Colts. The Browns were the one who's we had a game sim by accident or something like that. I don't know who to pick in this one right now. I'm gonna go Cowboys versus the Vikings. Oh, Mickey, there he goes. I've got Cincinnati over the Bengals, and I've probably got the Lions over the Niners. But Colts Brown, I don't know the Browns gameplay. But I know the Colts, if he gets down big, it's kind of like, if anybody's down big, it's kind of like a lost cause. But I don't know. I'm going to say Browns. I think Colts gameplay is a little conservative at times. And that may hurt him or help him in the playoffs. But I'm going to say a little too conservative may bring you down a little bit. Anyway, so those were the awards. Those are my playoff predictions. Let's look at some of these numbers this year. I wish I could organize the rookies. That'd be cool. So it was a really good year. 34 touchdowns, 19 picks. Like I always say to you guys, if this isn't a real NFL quarterback, he probably be without a job. 19 picks is a lot for an NFL quarterback, but 34 touchdowns is a good number too. So Mick did a good year balling out this year. And I think the Dolphins doesn't really count. Dak with a nice QB rating. And Skukanik with a nice QB rating. Peterman, 105. A couple of guys out here balled out. A lot of guys. Matthew Stafford, wow. 20 touchdowns and 9 picks, not bad. I guess a little low on the touchdowns, but still not bad. 30-13 with Cam Newton. Luck 21-15. A few guys threw for 30 touchdowns. I'm kind of surprised. There's a lot of touchdowns going around. White told me she's on her way home. So that's not a bad year for most guys. That's a lot of picks. 34 picks for Mariota. And Davis was still, receiver of the year. Ravens got to get himself an offensive line. Derek Carr got to get offensive line. And the Browns have to get an offensive line. 71 sacks, 66, 61, 58, 57, 56. And I don't know what NFL numbers should be like in terms of sacks. Like, I'm not quite sure how many times a quarterback should be getting sacked. But, I mean, I'll do a quick math, and I'll probably let you know what's explain. Let's do this. We'll do 71 divided by 16. 4.5 sacks a game. That's not very good. So let's say 3 sacks a game is probably where 48. Yeah, I think 3 sacks a game is a lot too, but probably way more reasonable in terms of comparison to real life stats. So here's that 48 with Webb, Shepard the quarterback, J.T. Street. Wow, what a name. Kent Adkins, Nathan Peterman. He's got sacked a few times too. Wow, I'm surprised. Sloan, Matt Stafford, Kaiser. That's really surprising. I mean, I guess these guys are taking sacks instead of taking interceptions. That's the way I can look at it right now. I mean, not the Ravens. He threw 32 picks this year. I mean, that's a lot. 3 a game, probably more like 3 a game. Wow. Mike threw a whole bunch of picks this year too. It almost worked out. So let's go into the rushing yards because I'm interested to see Zeke 1,800 yards. Okay, I mean that would make him MVP too. But look at Mitchell, 1,700. So this is weird too. So 1,400 yards for my running back, and who won it in the AFC? Wasn't Green. It was Walters. Oh, he had 21 touchdowns. That's probably what it was. Those 21 TDs. So TDs have more weight than yards, guys. If that makes any sense to you. I mean, I guess it does, right? It's points over yards. In the NFC, 18 touchdowns. It's a lot of touchdowns. Won a game, pretty much. Todd Gurley with 18. Yeah, Alvin Cook. 16 for Tevin Coleman. Let's jump into these receiving numbers. Tyler Lockett, wow. 83 receptions. 80. I don't think we have a 100 reception guy yet, right? Have we had a 100 reception guy in this league yet? Next year, I'm going for 100 receptions. Next season. I take that back. I don't like doing stuff like that. But as you can see, I mean, this league is pretty much a throwback league in terms of just the way guys are playing, I guess. I mean, we have it's a good deal though. So 1,000, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. So 22 receivers with 1,000 or better yards. And I feel like the running backs were probably no, it was less running backs without question. But I just think in terms of just touchdown production, I think guys were just relying on, not relying on, but I mean it's working for you running back. So we've only got a handful of double-digit touchdown receivers, but obviously the 17 is the big standout. But after that, I mean these numbers just kind of not that they're mediocre. These would be good years by NFL standards, but I mean in comparison to these running backs, we got one with 21, one with 18. Kind of, I want to call it pedestrian, but not as eye-opening. So yeah. So there you have it. Craig. Let's see how much XP Craig got. 50,000 XP. Yikes. Lord have mercy. Corey Davis, who won it, gets 12,000. All right, that's not bad. You get a Pro Bowl appearance. Only 2,700 XP because mainly because of his age, probably. Yeah, he's already 27. We all know this, right? If you play a young guy and he gets to the Pro Bowl and he's a player of whatever position of the year, the XP is ridiculous. So Craig is 22. Craig is 22, and he got 17,000 for his Pro Bowl appearance. I mean, 17,000 for receiver of the year, and Pro Bowl appearance gave him 32,000. Corey Davis got 2,700, and I think 12,000. I think my guy made the Pro Bowl, and he's probably gonna get something like, well, he got 1,600 for making. Well, he made 4 Pro Bowls, so that's not bad. 4 Pro Bowls, and he's. How many years have this guy been playing? We'll take a look. Oh, 4 Pro Bowls in 4 years. You know what I'm saying? What you doing out here, New York? Let's get into this defense. Oh man, we can only count the tackles because we already know the tackles don't really mean much. So with sacks and interceptions, we like to look at 19 sacks from my man Garrett, 16 for Watt, 14 for Burfict, still with 13.5. I think he made a Pro Bowl. 2 Pro Bowls. Okay. 7,100. 30 years old. He's make a Pro Bowl. No Pro Bowl. Did J.J. Watt make a Pro Bowl? 5 Pro Bowl. 300 XP points. Garrett, Pro Bowl. Defensive lineman of the year. NFL sacks leader. Wow. 2 Pro Bowls. And so, what's kind of stupid in this game, though? I think they give you more for your first Pro Bowl. I think it should be the other way around. I think you should get more and more XP if you go to more and more Pro Bowls. I think it just shows a level of consistency. It's all backwards. Like, why would it mean less to a player as time goes on? Jordan Willis, he was also a Pro Bowler, 4-3 end. I think he was a Pro Bowler. I thought he was. I'm just checking who made the Pro Bowl. 2 Pro Bowls. So he's 12.5 sacks. So the Ravens have a defensive player, man. He's got 12.5 sacks. That's not bad at all. Khalil Mack, who I believe is on the block, only for teams that are picking in the top 5, because you know how the Raiders roll. Michael Pierce was a DT. Pro Bowl. And 6 years pro. Von Miller, Pro Bowl or no? 10 Pro Bowls for Von. It's almost not even worth it. It sucks, though. Like, I almost feel like there should be enough XP points for making the Pro Bowl to kind of counteract the regression that's about to happen to this guy. I mean, he's still got finesse, still got block shed, but that speed is going to be probably lower. His power move's already under 90. What else is probably going to dip? Maybe strength will dip a little bit. Agility will probably dip. I think acceleration dipped big time. He's at 82. I mean, personally, the idea of having him on my squad really, I think I would like it, but I'm not sure. But I probably wouldn't play him at outside linebacker. I'd probably play him at middle linebacker just to kind of hide how slow he is. Obviously, I feel like in a 4-3, he wouldn't be as effective in space because of the ground he has to cover. But, who knows? TJ Watt. I'm just checking. I'm just going to go down to, like, this last. Oh, that was it. That's enough. Let's check the NFC. Aaron Donald was always a beast. Left end. Definitely 4-3, I believe. I don't see him doing anything else. Defensive lineman of the year, 302, 6 Pro Bowls, 504. Like, it's almost a joke. You know what I'm saying? Like, and these guys, unfortunately, these guys will probably always make make the Pro Bowl because they're just so good. He's definitely a Pro Bowl, I believe. Defensive Rookie of the Year. Oh my gosh. Defensive Rookie of the Year. 28,000 XP altogether. So and this was funny too. So he's got a better year than this guy, right? Aaron Donald's has a better year than this guy. And he doesn't get as much XP because he's older and because he's done it before. It's just backwards to me. You know? And you know what? What's funny too, you think about it too, when Madden makes these ratings, if these guys had a really good year, even though they're old, they'll have really good ratings. So why would the Pro Bowl mean less over time, even if you're doing it over and over and over again? Just silly stunts, Madden. Silly stunts. So, this is why he is Defensive Player of the Year. I mean, Defensive Rookie of the Year. 10 picks from this guy. 92 tackle, 90 block shed, 86 acceleration. Not the fastest guy. 81. 81 is nothing to sneeze at, but definitely not like one of the high-end speed guys. But 10 picks, man. Almost 19,000 XP. NFL interceptions leader. Wow. The picks leader. 19,000, man. So, like I said, looks what young guys get you. That's crazy. PJ Williams. Excuse me. PJ Williams. 13,000 XP, DB of the year. Not bad. Pro Bowl. First Pro Bowl. 94,000 points. 9,400, excuse me. At 28. I mean, still very good. But like I said, I would like to see more XP for guys making consecutive Pro Bowls. It's just silly that, especially if the guys are getting older, you're going to regress. You should be able to counteract that regression with some with a good dose of XP. Superstar Dev. Did he jump the Superstar Dev? What's good, Hans? Did he jump to Superstar? I always thought that was always a Superstar. Slay. That's interesting. Okay, let's look at these AFC pick leaders. My man Pitts with 9. Was already Superstar Dev. So we go 2 Pro Bowls, DB of the year, 30,000 XP. That's good. It's a good corner. This is one of the corners I got with that pick from Ford when I traded when I traded Deron Lee, I believe. Maybe? Awards? You had a second round pick. Alright, yeah, so I think so. So yeah. Walker, like I said to you guys earlier, I've been getting back to my middle linebacker ways. Kind of just, he's quick dev. Did he get it by himself? Nah, he definitely got it. Yep, you got Defensive Player of the Year, quick dev. So that's gonna be good for me too. But look at the XP he got, only 2,300. I mean, middle linebacker of the year. He's 26. So 26 is like that number. So like, I mean, we talk about all the time with Superstar Dev and age and stuff like that. I think 24 might be the oldest rookie you can draft. So when last year when I was dealing a guy who was 24, I believe, and I won in the first round pick at Superstar Dev, I thought it was worth it because Superstar Dev, he's 24. I've had it for 2 seasons, so he's got a lot of XP. He's progressed, and he's a guaranteed superstar guy. You're not using your first round pick to guess on a guy's dev and development, whatever. And like I tell you guys, and I say it all the time in the chat, The development makes a big issue, makes a big difference, and I'll show you in a second. Um, and why I feel like when guys command first round picks for guys that are 24 and 25 with superstar dev, if you're using him right, it's well worth it. So there's a couple examples, and we'll look at that in a second. But like for you guys who just joined me a couple seconds ago, I was saying that if you have an older player who makes a lot of Pro Bowls, he should be getting more XP each year to kind of counteract the regression that's gonna happen. If you're playing well at a high level, over and over and over again, you should be rewarded as such. You know, I looked at Aaron Donald, makes his 10th Pro Bowl, and he only gets 500 XP. I mean, it's just silly. He'll go down in regression. There's no way to pull that stuff back up. Or just an option to kind of like not regress. I mean, I'd be fine with that. No XP, but I can be like, well, I don't want him to regress in these areas. Kind of, sort of. You know, who knows? Nick Curry was a stud. This is the safety the Jaguars drafted a few years ago. An absolute beast. 2 Pro Bowls, 12,000 XP or 13,000, whatever you want to call it. It's one of those numbers. He was superstar dev drafted. Adoree Jackson, Pro Bowl appearance, 35,000 XP. So the Titans have gotten a wide receiver with significant XP and a corner with significant XP. I mean, this is what you're looking for. Hopefully, if I'm the Titans, what I'm doing is I'm gonna forego this man coverage, zone coverage stuff, and kind of just give him superstar dev, and so that I can get each week enough XP to make up for not having 90s in coverage or whatever. But I mean, it depends on what route you want to take. I believe that, in my opinion, if you can do it, superstar dev your guy first and then dump the XP into him. I mean, it depends, because I mean, all the time I can play with bad players. Like, I can do it. I mean, it's what I do anyway. But I can play with bad players. I know I can play with practice squad players. All the games won't be good, but you know, they'll be all right. So, so 2 Pro Bowls. So I also want to look. Let's look at. Matter of fact, while we're here, because Huns is here, let's take a look at Huns's. Oh my gosh. Let's see the downs played. You didn't miss much. For you just missed me just talking about XP and how Pro Bowl players, people who make the Pro Bowl consecutively should get more XP each year, and not the other way around. You shouldn't be penalized for having a good year, more or less. This is the guy I want to look at right here. Longwell, 40,000 XP, offensive lineman of the year, Pro Bowl player. I went to go look at your O-line right now, kid. So 40,000 XP. I don't know where he's gonna put it. This guy's got 99 everything. I mean, like, where are you gonna put this? You're gonna give him some stamina, maybe some strength, and he was drafted with SS. So I don't know. So I'm gonna go look at my lineman got mad was, but too old. But they old. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. They're old, and that's my issue when I just think about it. Like, just from a I guess a common sense standpoint, if you're playing good each year, why would you get less? He said check out his right tackle. Yeah, I would hoard it too, but there's got to be a balance. Let me look at roster. There's got to be a balance. My team roster. Let's go look. You said your right tackle and your right guard for the Broncos. His right guard, 99. His right tackle. Damn, bro. But he made the Pro Bowl too. Another Pro Bowl, 33. Um, I think just Bakhtari just made it. I think I got the same issue as Ford. I went out and spent some money. The center's 99 too. So I spent some money on offensive lineman. Made the Pro Bowl. Oh, and he got Superstar Dev. Was he quick before? Nah, he made Superstar Dev, so that's great. I mean, 2 Pro Bowls, 3,300. For his first Pro Bowl, and he gets 3,300 XP. I don't think anybody else on my squad made it. But played like shit. Did anybody else make the Pro Bowl? Who was this guy? Who's the guy I drafted? Oh, this is him, Jeff Lucky. Superstar Dev. Nothing. He didn't make it. I guess I think if I'd have played him more, he probably would have made the Pro Bowl. But it's not I mean, I'm not mad at that at all. But like I said, when I'll make the argument right now for Superstar Dev. So 2 guys that I sent, I traded last season. I wish I could show the before and after numbers. We'll go to my man Tim, who I traded him a receiver. Buccaneers. 88. I forget the number. Exactly. You got receiver of the year, but not offensive rookie of the year. But I think the offensive rookie had some good numbers too. Maybe that's why. When we can look at it again. But I traded this guy, and he didn't have any of this stuff in the 80s. I mean, in the 90s. And clearly, you can see this guy, 95 route, 91 catch, 96 catch in traffic. Didn't even make a Pro Bowl. But look at every week. 3,000 XP. Here's 600. Here's 3,500. Here's 2,500. 3,000. 3,000. So you just do the math, man. 3,000, and I'll do it for you guys right now. And what was the lowest one? 2,700. Here's 2,600 right here. 2,600 times 16 is 41,000 XP points in a year. All right. So you're talking about 40,000 XP points in the course of 16 weeks. You got 40,000. 40,000 is definitely quick dev, and if you do it every week without developing him, is excuse me. And after a while, he's probably focus training this guy too. So 41,000 XP points after 16 weeks with focus training and superstar dev. I mean, the writing's on the wall. Let's go look at my man. Here's the Redskins. My man Grand Poobah. His carry. He didn't have a really good year with carry. But even this, look at this. 3,100. 3,100. 3,100. 3,100. 2,700. 2,700. It's definitely worth it. You know what I'm saying? And obviously everybody wants to get a young superstar guy. But if you can grab a superstar guy from a guy on the team who's 24, 20, I think 25 might be the limit. I'm trying to trade a corner right now that's 25. He'll probably be 26. He might be 24. If he's 24, I'm going to look for a first. If he's 25, I'll look for like a high second. Obviously because, a 26-year-old making a Pro Bowl doesn't give you much XP. But, I mean, just take a look at this guy right here. I did quarterbacks every week. Obviously, he's probably, most important position for me. Here's Ben Roethlisberger, who didn't touch the ball at all, right? Superstar Dev. He's got 24,000 XP points just sitting there. All right? At Superstar Dev, my backup quarterback, 24,000 XP points. Right? And look, I mean, obviously does nothing for him because he's so good. But, I mean, look, I can do some awareness stuff. throw away the ball. You don't really need that. He's got clutch. You don't need that really. But like I said, sometimes just look at the XP. I mean, it matters. Everybody wants to draft a superstar guy. If you can trade for one, why not? What are you missing out on? Um, he said his backup. Your backup. Oh, you talking about your backup quarterback? I mean, so it depends, man. We'll take a look at the Saints. Oh, you still got Tyrod. I don't think I can't see his XP points. He's not really doing much. But you talking about your backup who though? Oh, your backup what? Oh, your backup offensive lineman? Oh, your backup period. I can't wait to see what you do with this 50,000 X. What are you gonna do with this 50,000 XP? Oh, you'll probably give him some dev. You probably give him some dev. If I know Ford probably do some dev. Um. All right, so I guess you guys are back. I'll just go over this wild card. I did this already though. We'll look at the wild card. Um, Playoff schedule. I can look at the standings though, but it doesn't really matter at this point. Never worked what on development traits? Nah, I wouldn't say that. So I came to the conclusion. I got the Browns in this game. I've got the Cowboys in this game. I've got the Bengals in this game, and I've got the Lions. So those are my four picks. For the wild card. That's really about it. I mean, I don't really can't touch base on anything else. I don't know if any games are kicking off tonight. What time do we have? It's already 10 o'clock. Who else? Let's see. Like, you posted your picks in the main chat. I guess we'll look at the awards one more time. I think that's it for me, really. Let's look at these awards. Go to yearly awards. We'll do it again. So Zeke, like I saw Zeke's number. I think 18 touchdowns and 1,800 yards. That makes sense to me. AFC Peterman was like 33 touchdowns and 19 picks. Something like 4,500 yards passing. Defensive Player of the Year. My guy Walker, which is weird. Like, so this is weird too. Like, so JJ Watt second on this list, but was second in terms of defensive linemen, in terms of defensive lineman of the year award. EA doesn't know what they're talking about. Walters had 21 touchdowns. I couldn't argue with that. Defensive Rookie of the Year, Cruz. I'm gonna look at Cruz's numbers. I didn't know what they were. Taylor Ramsey, Porter. I felt if I started Porter, I probably could have gotten him here, but Walker's a much better first linebacker for me in terms of just pass coverage. Best QB, Peterman, no doubt. Best running back, Walters, 21 touchdowns. Can't argue with that. Best receiver, Davis. I think he beat me out because he had 2 more touchdowns than me. It's whatever. It's fine. Savoy. I feel like if TC was around, this guy probably would have been receiver of the year. The Bengals and Brashard Perriman. What a pickup for him. I think he's had him for 2 seasons now. I wonder if Brashard made the Pro Bowl. That's a good question. We'll take a look at Brashard. Bakhtari with his first or second Pro Bowl, and then goes superstar Dev. Myles Garrett. I mean, I guess he was behind him in terms of just sacks. I guess it's the number they're looking for, just sacks. But like I said, it's really hard for those 3-4 ends to win this award because of the way the game is played. And like I said, I got Leonard Williams up there, and the only 2, 3, 4 guys up here are the guys from New York. Best linebacker, my man Walker. Would, like I said, prefer to have Steele get it because he's younger, but it gave Walker quick dev, so I'm not mad about that. His Cruz, his Von Miller still in the running. Shazier, Marshall, Goodson, McKinney. Best corner man Pitts, Curry behind him with Dory. Dur, Nelms, Melifonwu. What I mean, and the drop off of Melifonwu was wild. I know Nick was talking about it early in the season, how he went from like having like 10 picks last year, I think just getting 2 this year. Blair and Davis. Kickers we don't care about, right? Offensive player of the year, 18 was Zeke. We won't say it much more. Player of the year, Avant, middle linebacker and rookie, had 10 picks. P.J. Williams had 8. Maben, I don't know what Maben is. Receiver or quarterback, probably. I don't know. Not sure. If he's a quarterback, I can understand it. Defensive Rookie of the Year, Booth. Mac, Lyons, Dexter, Davis, Manning, Gaddis, Walters. I don't know. I got two decent corners. My best corner with 85 catch doesn't catch picks. So I don't know. I mean, I guess with the XP, we'll see what happens. I'm definitely gonna probably move them around, see what happens. Maybe I'll leave them alone for playoffs. Prescott had a good year. Elliott up here. Cooper behind. Craig ahead of Cooper. Pippins. Lockett, Galley, English, Evans. Offensive line. Ramchich, I guess, right? Donald, Spence, Floyd, Booth, Graham, Mack, Charlton, Merciless, Bell, and Buckner. All of these guys are 4-3 guys without question. We know he had 10 picks. DBPJ Williams at 8. Lions, Slay had jumped up to superstar. Dev is Marcus Williams. So that's pretty much it. I mean, like I said, my biggest things right now is really wish that Madden would be more generous, like way more generous to guys making consecutive Pro Bowls. Like I said, Pro Bowls should kind of give guys boosts in terms of regression. Maybe he makes a Pro Bowl and he's old, he doesn't regress at all, something like that. But draft Monday, yeah. If guys can play all their games, I wouldn't mind drafting Monday. I really don't care to draft during the week, but definitely Monday because Tuesday I got basketball, or even Wednesday. Just not Tuesday or Thursday. Both of days are no good for me because of hoops. But that's pretty much it. Not too many. I don't have too many guys. I mean, with a lot of XP. Oh, somebody in there with XP. Gonna keep it on the low. You know what I'm saying? I can't show you guys on the low. Like I said, we'll see with Pitts. I would like to. This guy's available, guys, for the 5 guys that are watching. 24, looking for a first or a high second. Super Bowl picks. Nah, I don't. I prefer to go week by week. I say I'm gonna win it all. There it is. Promax is going Super Bowl, and I'm winning it. I'm winning it all. There it is. It's gonna be me and whoever's from the NFC. That's a bold prediction. But really, I can't really see the brackets. You know, whatever the standings without being in front of me. So I can't really make a prediction. So I'm gonna just go off wild cards. So that's it, my guys. I catch you guys later. I'm gonna give these guys some XP before I go to sleep. Well, just you know what? The only way is the door open, B? Can you unlock it for me? He's coming. Thanks. The only way to not choke in the big game is by not making it to the big game. So that's my word of advice to you. If you feel like you're gonna choke, just don't show up. I mean, that's it. I'm joking though, but I mean, that's all I got for tonight. I'm gonna try to schedule my other game. Um, where's this guy? Um, it is kind of cold, right? Put some. That's why I gotta put some layers on. Oh, okay. I'll try that. When you gotta buy, you don't distribute XP till divisionals. All right, good idea. I'll hold on to the XP, um, and we'll see what happens. But that's all I have. Thanks you guys for watching. The 6 of you that watch, the 1/8 of the league that watches this show. Um, I think it's 1/8. If my math is not right. Anyway, good night. Peace out, Cub Scouts. It's always a pleasure talking to you guys. And maybe one day Madden will just like somebody from EA will pop in and actually listen to all the good stuff I got to say about this game and the bad stuff too. Peace out, Cub Scouts. I need an outro, man.